Hey guys, it's another wonderful day. Practically monsoon season here at the moment. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like every other day it's pouring with rain. Just half an hour ago finished all the work for today, editing videos, doing comics, writing up things like that. Now I'm going to come and do casework, but it's already almost 5 o'clock. Basically, today has been one of those days where it doesn't matter how hard you push yourself, everything takes far too much time. More time than it should legitimately have taken. But that's the situation. Let's get out of this weather. It's awful. Let's go. I was delighted when the Treasury Secretary, Chris Grayling, announced an extra £100 million fund for building across the north of England to reduce road traffic congestion. A great deal of this money will no doubt be used to build bypasses, as the Minister discussed in his speech at the Conservative Party conference. The people of West Horton know all about the need for a bypass to reduce traffic congestion. Indeed, they've been asking for one for decades. Given the obvious need for a West Horton bypass linking to Wigan off the Chequer Bent roundabout, will the Executive Cabinet member please tell us whether a submission has been made by this council, either in conjunction with Wigan Council or on our own, for funding to build the much-needed West Horton bypass off Chequer Bent roundabout? We have discussed in this chamber several times now the need to prevent members of the public using the skate park as a cut-through between the town centre and Morrison's supermarket. While health and safety rules do require two means of egress from the skate park, as we discussed the last time I raised this question, there are different methods of providing those exits without making the park a convenient shortcut. To that end, could the Executive Cabinet member responsible for the park please advise us if plans have been considered to move one of the entrances to either the side of the skate park or further out toward the adjoining building, thus allowing two means of exit without providing a tempting cut-through, and thus keeping both the skaters and the public safe. I've been following the investigation into election tampering in the United States with great interest, particularly surrounding matters of cyber security. Recently, reports that Kaspersky antivirus, or however you pronounce it, and security software was used to document sniff during routine virus scans. Document sniffing is a technique whereby the contents of a document can be gleaned from small amounts of data collected by the antivirus software and then sent on to a third party, with the end result being that operators of Kaspersky software were unwittingly making their documentation open to covert agents within the Russian Federation. Yeah, you're laughing, but this is a serious point. This council used to use Kaspersky software, and therefore ask the Executive Cabinet member this question. Can we be sure similar document sniffing during antivirus scans wasn't undertaken here in the UK, in Bolton in particular? And if it was, what steps have been undertaken to ensure documentation held in this council was not acquired by agents of the Russian government? Now, we have, as Councillor Hanson has already said, it is the Conservatives who have pushed on this, and from what I can tell, we've only had one meeting of the committee that's supposed to be dealing with this in 2 years. So does this mean that we're now going to have some more meetings on that committee? Because it would be good to get some movement on that. But like I said, we are going to support this, despite the fact that it's cut and paste. The general principle of this motion is on the right track. The Conservatives are fully behind this enhancement of the rail network. We believe that we should be going full speed ahead on the betterment of the railways, as they are a key to the region's economic success. And we will therefore be supporting the motion. I'm going to keep this fairly brief. We've talked about several issues tonight over basically retreading parts of the campaign, suggesting that this isn't a referendum or wasn't a referendum on the single market. Well, Remain actually stated at the time that if we leave, we would be leaving the single market. So I think you're wrong on that one. The other thing that always came up, however, was this idea that those of us who campaigned to leave, and I was one of those who campaigned to leave, couldn't even state a single piece of European legislation that we wanted to repeal. So why would we want to leave? Well, I've got one here from my notes on the debate that I was attending at the time. EU Directive 2001/51/EC. Every airline and boat line that brings a person without proper documentation for entry has to pay all the costs for returning that person back to their country of origin. This is the legislation that caused migrants to drown in the Mediterranean because they are not allowed onto standard ferries or onto airlines. It puts them into the clutches of human traffickers, and it's the reason why I personally voted to leave, because any institution that thinks it can legislate its way out of the humanitarian crisis is doomed to fail. Thank you. Hey guys, started work at 8 a.m. yesterday, didn't get finished till 2:30 a.m. this morning. I am not in the best of states, but I'm going to get through this with a lot of cups of tea. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got my next meeting at 6:30, but I've got to be there for about 6 because I'm chairing it and I need to go through all the discussions, agendas and things. Oh, it's going to be a tough day, let's put it that way. I'm linking this with yesterday's vlog because given that it was 2:30 before I even got finished, and I'm not going to get finished until about 9 tonight, I'm not going to have time to make a vlog for yesterday with all the speeches from council, things like that. So we're just going to link them together, it'll be alright. Oh, I need to go home now, get ready for the next meeting, and basically be prepared. Let's do it. The Hugester is in for a service today, and I'm still very much under the weather, which is why we haven't had any vlogs. But we've got a courtesy car, so Jen and I are not happy with it because it's not the same as our normal car. What do you think?
Well, it's not a Nissan Micra. It's like Gouge. I thought it was with a Duke or something like that. But it's got all manner of issues. It's got a rear view mirror that's right in your field of vision. It's great for seeing behind you, but not great for seeing in front of you. Yeah, I don't like that.
She fears change, but the car itself, it seems very nice. Just, I think it would take a bit of getting used to. Anyway, let's go.
It's my first day out and about since Thursday night when I barely got through a meeting I had to have because I was not well. And as you can tell, I'm still full of this head cold. But it's been a flu-like cold for days. I've been literally laid up in bed. And I still don't feel good. But we had to try to get out and about and it's not worked, so I'm gonna go home and rest. How are you doing, Jen?
Alright, stuff in my face.
I know you picked up popcorn.
No.
I know barbecue popcorn was a bit weird, but apparently it's crisp. I'm really not well. Let's go home.
Hey guys, it's been quite a while since we had a vlog. Not because I didn't want to do any, but because I couldn't speak until today, basically. I've had a massive, really bad bout of the flu, and it just knocked me out. Started on Wednesday evening as I was actually in the council chamber, but I did get through my speeches, for the most part. I think you can tell from the things I wasn't 100%. It's something that came on quite quickly, so that wasn't great. But I got absolutely floored the next day. Managed to pump myself full of cold and flu max strength tablets and get through a meeting I had to get through because I was chairing it. And after that, just went home, went to bed, and I stayed there until Monday this week. Now, I've been trying to make vlogs ever since then, but it's not worked. I haven't had any game hammers, I haven't had any comics, hardly been around on the internet, to be honest with you. I've been on Twitter bouts between falling asleep and trying to get some rest. But it's been awful. I'm still not 100% now, but I'm like 90%, maybe 85, 90%. And trying to catch up on all the work that I've missed. It's been ridiculous. But hopefully this means that I'm back with my vlogs and back up to getting work done. Even though it's taken over a week to do it, I'm back. Sorry about the delay. That's all I can say. Here, let's see how I get through the day. Right, let's zoom in a little bit. Now we okay? Yeah, I'm starting to get better now. I'm starting to feel alright. You can probably tell from my voice that I'm still not great, but I'm getting there. Right, I'm going to do this quick because I can see a flashing on the light that you can't see, on the screen that you can't see. And that just sums up my day so far. The moment I say I'm going to start doing something because I want to be quick because it's going to run out of battery, it runs out of battery. Right, I was down in town earlier on, and it was pretty much the first chance I managed to do to get this one, again, I picked up a while back, I think it was on the last vlog, cleaned up. and it's all clean now. It works perfectly, so it's going to go into the collection. But while I was there, I thought, well, I've made the effort to get here, and I'm still not 100%, but I've made the effort to get here. So let's have a look at what we've got. And we had a few, so I want to start with something fun. Disney's Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse on the GameCube. Now, I don't go for a full GameCube set or anything like that. I'm not one of those Nintendo fangirl collectors. But I do like GameCube. The Gaming Cube is a fun little system. So I pick up any that are any that are exclusive to it. It's one of those things. I have a core system in each generation, and I'll pick up games for that system. And if games on other systems from the same generation are different, like they're an exclusive on X or Y, or there was a different version of the same game, then I'll pick up that. Well, this one was exclusive to GameCube, so I picked it up. It doesn't have a manual, it does have the disc though, and the disc is in good condition. I played it, and it's not fantastic, but it's enjoyable, so I'm happy with it. Speaking of exclusives, because my main system for the 6th generation is the PlayStation 2, which is why I'm only going for GameCube exclusives, but I'm also collecting all of the Xbox exclusives, the original Xbox. So I picked up Death Row, which is an interesting game. Not in bad condition, but it's the first time I've ever seen it around. The manual has something written on it in permanent marker, but what can you do? But the game works, and it's all in good condition, so aside from that mark, but there we are. But here's the interesting one. The one that, the moment I saw it, I had to have it, because I hadn't really gone in to buy games. I just gone in to get that one clean, but I was waiting for it to be clean, so I picked it up this. Blinks 2. Master of Time and Space. What can I say? I had to have it when I saw it. I love the original Blinks. This is not like the original Blinks. I can see why people had a problem with it. You're pretty much not playing as Blinks. You're playing as some dudes. I want to play as Blinks, the Time Sweeper. He was fun. So yeah, but decent condition. No manual though, so that's a shame. But it was 12 quid last time I saw it around. I wasn't paying that much for it. But they had it dropped to a £5, so yeah, I'm going to pick it up for a £5, definitely. Right, but here's the thing. Since I was picking them up, I thought I'll have a quick look at the PlayStation 2 shelves. So, picked up 3 games. We are now 1 game off 60%. You know, the revised target for the end of the year. I'm not going to go out of my way to find it. I'm not going to go and keep trolling shops, because I'm not in the mood at the moment. I'm trying to recover instead. But my goodness, so close. So, Mac and Shao Demon Sword. It's an oddity. It's all here. It's in decent condition, but it's an Atlas game published by Midas, which means that it's like really good, really bad, smashed together. So it comes out. It's all right. What I've played of it, I haven't played much. I have to admit, is all right. Speaking of all right, Mashed. I thought I had the Mashed games. It turns out I've only got 1. So I picked up the other one. This one's Drive to Survive. Where's the first one? That Fully Loaded. We've got Mashed Fully Loaded just up there. So we now got Drive to Survive. I think this is the original one, because that one's got the subtitle on the side and this one doesn't. So yeah, it's all here. Decent condition. Decent game. I mean, it feels a little bit like Micro Machines, only with full-size cars. But hey, I'm not going to complain. But I've saved for the best of last this time though. And I'm starting to wear out again. I cannot get over fully this illness I've had, but I'm trying. But here we go, best for last. Guilty Gear X. Really, really good fun. I've been enjoying this. I'm going to do a Game Hammer review on it, so I'm going to be loading this up and playing it for a bit. Oh, all here, all in really good condition. Very, very happy with this. And I am so happy to have picked that up. Like I said, 1 game off 60% now for the PlayStation 2. So we're doing alright. Right, I'm worn out. Time to get back to reviewing games, because then I don't have to move too much. Let's do it. I'll see you tomorrow anyway. That's going to be it for the today. I'm going to put together like everything I can, everything I've got for the days that I tried to film a vlog, but couldn't because I've been too ill. We're just going to have a mashup today, so we're going to have everything pretty much from last week when I was at council all the way through to now. Probably the longest montage we've had. Of call out, I don't know what, man. Who knows? I'm too tired for this. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Right, it's been an odd day today. I've been out in West Horton this morning doing my ward surgery and dealing with casework and things like that. And I got a call on the way back because Jan has taken ill at work. So Anyway, on a better note, we have reached 60% for the PlayStation 2 collection because on the way back, I knew she was going to be a while, so I thought I'll pop it in the CX on the way back. Found that they've had another game in that we didn't know. Police Chase Down. Some sort of police chase game. Seems in decent condition. Everything's here. And that's all we needed to get to 60%. So we have 60% in the collection now. I'll do a game room tour at some point because I've been promising myself that for if we got to 60% by the end of the year. So I'm very happy. But even more happy, found this. Resident Evil 5. Signed by the guy who plays Wesker. DC Donovan or something like that. So very happy with that. I mean, I've got the game already, but I'll take it for that. Thanks, yeah. Not a fan of these Xbox 360 cases. They're a bit flimsy, but they give me 2 manuals. I'm not going to complain, but they give me 2 manuals. So yeah. But just to see it with the signature, I thought, is that right? And I looked him up on the internet and had a quick check of signatures on things, and it seems to be genuine. So very happy. So that's gone into the collection, and that's it. I was going to make a video yesterday with the collection and montage collage thing, and then I got too tired. I'm still not 100% on getting better from the illness, but I'm like 99% now. So later on today, I'm going to put this video together with this little bit on the end of it all, and that's it. But for now, waiting for Jen to get home. I'm going to tuck her up in bed to make sure she's alright when she gets here. See you later. After last night, I was waiting for hours for Jen to come home. And it turns out she wasn't going to come home. She's in hospital because she had a bad turn at work. And despite the fact that I'm her designated contact, being her wife, her workplace didn't bother to tell me. So the first I heard was about 6.5 hours after she'd been admitted to hospital, when hospital staff bothered to phone me up. She's been held in overnight to get her rehydrated because apparently she came down with a very bad case. Came down at work, by the way. Came with a very bad case of viral gastroenteritis, which of course is not nice. She hasn't been able to take in fluids all day yesterday. She collapsed at work. And they sent her to the hospital. Left all of her stuff, like her phone, her purse, her bag, everything like that. Left that in the office at work and sent her to hospital, which is ridiculous as well. The rank incompetence in my view. So she's there in hospital in Bury, as close to Rochdale where her office is as possible, because they tend to the closest one, which is of course the right thing to do. But it makes it hard for me to get there, because I was told when I went down to Bolton today, so I need to get a bus out to Fairfield Hospital. Alright, you take this bus down to Bury interchange, and then get this other bus out to the hospital. No one told me that they don't run a bloody bus on Sundays, so now I'm having to walk because there is no bus to this hospital on a Sunday. Now I don't mind walking, I'm very happy to walk, but not when it's taken me over an hour to get here in the first place. Well, I got here, and it turns out she's okay.
As well as anybody can be after having had acute viral gastroenteritis, which I don't remember a lot about yesterday. I only remember little snippets of yesterday. It came on ever so quickly, as these things do. The more serious the illness, the quicker they tend to come up on you. And over the space of about an hour to 2 hours, I went from feeling a little bit under the weather to collapsing and heaving my guts up, and being brought here on a quarantine ward, kept in overnight. And I feel like I've been beaten up from the inside out.
Right, we're just waiting to get her left home now. Today's video is brought to you by my graphic novels, The Collected Life of Naughty Mouse, Volume 1, All Over the House, Volume 1, and All Over the House, Volume 2. Thank you.